join me on my journey if you care for the truth. I am a truth seeker, Ex-Shia, and ex-Muslim. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, truth seeker, and for human welfare. So, this is going to be more radical, right? And I hope I've used a proper word. So, as I want to help myself and free myself from all this and bring in trust, very important factor in my life, love and trust. Where our trust has been shattered, we can't even trust ourselves. How can we bring it back and start trusting ourselves? So this is for all those who care, and if you care and can bear here with me, the ones who have subscribed, others who would maybe the algorithm has, it's come on my live streams come on the home feed of YouTube. I think I had good intentions, never to misuse people, but to see that you have your greatness, I have mine. You have your uniqueness, I have mine. And so how is it that we can help each other rather than exploit each other? Whereby I can't do something, someone else, division of labor. So financially, someone else supporting me when I'm not able to get up physically also, or someone else not able to get up physically, something wrong with them. And how are we to heal them, help them? First of all, I'm unable to help myself here. I failed miserably, trying everything, but failed. So I don't know let's see, how can we help us, right? Any suggestions? Another thing is about the messenger and this, I had many or some thoughts about my Shia imams. Like we have 12 Shia imams. Still, it seemed like something is missing in Shia Islam too. And why were they martyred and not able to explain everything properly? Although I didn't go much deep into Al-Kafi, whatever books my father brought, the volumes, I read that, especially the first, the one on the intellect, and Surah Yasin. How does God, um, how does it happen when He says be and it is? But I felt it wasn't enough. Like our imams should have given us more. And the body, although my aunt was saying, like Imam has said this, eating guava or something, like, where she learned that eating guava um, in the morning without having anything else when waking up, right, on an empty stomach is really good for this or that. And Imam Raza has, perhaps Imam Raza, who said the raisins are very good as antidepressants. And how a pregnant mother should sleep on what side. But I still feel it wasn't enough. And having a messenger slowly recite these verses, Quran verses, and all, oh God, and look at what our lives don't matter. No one's talking about this, but everyone's on the Palestinian and what Israel is doing to the Palestinians. All Muslims are on that. They've taken our attention away from these Muslims. This is Al Jazeera by Mehdi Hassan Maruf. Hindu lives don't matter. But this is so shocking, right? Where are the people who have the who can help out, reach out, flood in Pakistan? So I don't know what I said or did that kind of made the demons unruly inside of me. I don't know, and self-destruction happened, and I abused, and so totally backfiring what I want to be, and it has been. They want me to go crazy, or what is this? Whose ill will is this? And what is going on? So once upon a time, here leaving Karachi, Pakistan. Even in Karachi, like there was this lady, Christian lady, who said a Hindu can help, so you can take this. And they gave me a drink. They sent, thank you, Hindus. But then here, leaving Pakistan on YouTube, social media, I searched out and I was asking people here also, is there a Hindu that can help me? They're very good at horoscopes and trying to tell you. Another lady, Christian lady, told me that there was some um, black magic on some lady, and the Hindu told her exactly, and he had to attack back. So self protection is very important, but if they keep attacking and it's too late, and so they attacked back the enemy. But my heart was thinking, like, I was like, how do you know that? What if the Hindu got the wrong person? God knows, like, it's all surreal. And anyway, still, I took the help of Sri Ravi Shankarji and just following him on social media and all this. And then Satguru, and then finding other gurus, Indian, Hindu gurus. That's how I found Paramahamsa Vishwananda. And I thought that whatever I believed in is shattered. So, love from a very young age, that love is the answer. There are American songs on this, like there's one song, Love is the answer. Oh, so there are some great Americans also. And what do we do? Like, how to break free, the beliefs that we. So, Khalil Gibran on this. Please understand, dear Muslims, I'm not your enemy. And what is this? I really don't get it. It's been terrible. Like people telling me to leave my social accounts, channels, Indian man. They can't. You can't make out if it's a Indian man. At this time, also 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, like I'm not well. Like I'm using this for my. Um, I don't have to explain, but I'm using this also for my case and condition, and for the record. Maybe something when I'm dying. Maybe someone could reach out and have the power. Maybe Kalki could appear. Maybe Maitreya, the true Maitreya, can appear, and maybe some great person here, trustworthy. So yeah, another thing is that healers are there, but my heart sings, I'm sorry, I can't trust everyone, every healer. I shouldn't, but I had to in a desperate situation, wherever I could get my hands on, whoever, you healers, you know. And then there were some who were saying that not everyone is reliable. So registered, maybe I thought registered, and I found Phoenix Lighthouse, and I'm unable to go there recently. Oh, so terrible. Like she helps us too. find our higher self and with our guardian angel. Now I'm in one of those modes they've put me. It's terrible. I feel like another energy. That's not what I wanted. Like, is on me and inside, consuming me, taking me, and to a great extent controlling me. I've not been able to rest in my own self. The rest doesn't come. And I should be taking out my garbage, but here I am. Goodness, it's terrible. And it's like every time dying, but not dead. So, um, oh God, and I feel very guilty. But thank you, Yui, for helping me financially. Without you, whatever it is, I mean, I would not have. Not in Pakistan. We left Pakistan, and look what we got from Pakistan. So, and corruption is rampant, and they don't, they're underdeveloped for some reason. My father, we tried to find why. My father says they don't love the country. It was this his country, sheikhs love their country. They love their people. They, whatever it is, but they love the country. They love the people. And thank you. I apologize. They make me say things, make me feel things, think things, and scrutinize my father's country, who is now helping me. Lost so much in Pakistan. My mother also um, can't go back. I miss her sometimes, and I'm very like criticizing here, uh, Dubai and all. But the thing is that I shouldn't forget they what could have happened to me. The bribery that goes on in Pakistan. Who's going to help me in this condition? And all the things going on. If someone helps you, and I'm in lots of pain, and I should be actually crying and all this, but I'm not crying. I act like a tough cookie. I don't know why. And people don't take me seriously, my health or anything, because they think it's me, and because I've never cried much. Like if someone scolded me, I don't cry. If someone did the worst, what they did in my childhood, and all this. And I've been thinking I've been bad. I don't trust myself why I allowed these things to happen to me. But then I checked British girls gang rape, grooming, and all this. So I can't trust myself. I don't know what human beings are. But there are times when I don't mean to molest anyone, even though molested, and I allowed it at times. And I don't know why. So I can't trust myself. Oh my God. So, like in Britain, very few taking action and helping the British girls. And maybe I'm giving the world that thing that, yes, you are bad, very bad. But so trust anything. Oh, so the grooming can happen in such a way. Um, but then my whole life has gone on. Like, even when the moments of being good, being like not going back to that environment of Pakistani groomer assaulters. Thank God I got out of that terrible environment. But I've been feeling guilty. Like I can't really trust myself. And I think I need a good environment. If I have a bad environment, then I might be pulled into this bad and evil and the bad things, the harm, whatever it is. Whatever life is now. Some people used me, I subjugated, I influenced. There was my tutor, family friend, who I used to go to, my grandaunt's friend. Um, at least that lady, so my cousin's, mother's cousin, sorry, cousin, mother's friend. The, this particular person, she, our relative, who was spreading false rumors against us, didn't convince her against me and my aunts. So she was invited to my birthdays and all this, and she used to come. So she told us once that, near the Coast Guard in Karachi, there's a bad man, and he's able to hypnotize girls, like just by looking at them, eye contact or something. And then he hypnotizes them in such a way that he takes them to his home, takes all of, these girls, and does bad things to them. So maybe these assaulters, grooming gangs, they also know how to hypnotize. That was very scary. So does anyone know about this? Like Dr. Ferozi Ahmed knew. She said, you won't even know that I've hypnotized you, and I'm going to bring some things out from you from the past. And like she did, and then she knew that I was not a lesbian. That the people were, even my teacher, she told me, had come with, had an, on an appointment. So she came to the institute, and I was told, because you see, it was now, even Miss Disa, my teacher, said, I will talk to your doctors and all this, right? So, like that, I was told. So it was only she wouldn't speak to me directly, my teacher. So, anyways, she went to my doctor, and they had an interview. And Dr. Ferozi Ahmed screamed at her, shouted that the whole, our institute, small one at that time, but the people outside heard, and said that Miss Disa said that, oh, I thought she was a lesbian. So this, and so it's, not direct, like I would have liked to hear it from Miss Disa's mouth, that I am a lesbian in front of me, if she had told me that, oh, I thought you were a lesbian. Now hearing it from the doctor, so maybe they can do something to me, but that affected, um, it, maybe she didn't want to say it to me. It's better to say it to the doctor. Dr. Farouk Ahmed got very angry at her. But then in Karachi University, a cousin's friend, family friend, uh, Iram Mateen, was studying there, doing psychology, and Dr. Ferozi Ahmed was said, and she's told her class that she's thought that this particular case sounded like mine and my teacher. So it's come like, indirect manner, and that Dr. Ferozi Ahmed thought that we are lesbians. Oh God. So this, so then Ashwak came and was like, are you that? Can you imagine? Like, not even bisexual, but lesbian, right? For God's sake. Are you a lesbian? Oh my God, never touched a girl like that in my life, right? Until uh, I didn't touch my principal that way, but I did kind of have this very shocking. the line started to thin. God knows, I felt, I don't believe in black magic, but I felt someone was doing something to our relationship in third year. 2 years, it was 2.5 years, it was absolutely great. Yeah, it was like, I've got this motherly principle and I loved it. It was pure love. And all of a sudden, like a shock came to me. So that was a great shock, right? The feeling from my principal. Otherwise, I was straight. So then I started to think maybe I was reincarnated because I had come across a yogi in Karachi and he told me about my teacher, Mr. Sa, that this is reincarnation. And then he said it's obsession and all that. So, and then he's okay. And then what? So, but I asked Jesus Christ when I was going to I went to the graveyard, Christian graveyard in Karachi, and I asked Jesus Christ. Like I told Professor Moyes, he was professor at that time. He told me to call him Professor Moyes. Now he's Dr. Moyes. So he said he can't hypnotize me, and so that I could get over this. And then later on, I had, I wish I could. So I can't be hypnotized. Problem. So Dr. Wee's book, I bought Many Masters, Many Lives, Many Masters, and how he put his profession, psychiatrist, as a psychiatrist, at stake and used hypnosis then with this patient who had a problem and wouldn't get well until he went deep in with her on this about her past life. And then he healed her. So that came a bit later. And now Dr. V's, how could I? But now he's on social media. So I tried the hypnosis, it wasn't working. Anyhow, so point was things. What was I forgot the point. So I'm not prepared for this. And so I think trust is something, and messengers coming. So for healing and all this, for the truth, someone like Jiddu Krishnamurti. If you see, you're supposed to slowly recite this slowly and all this now, and tell you about God and all. This is not right. Give you the power. Can if you don't have the power, if you're weak, terrible things can happen. Your mind can play tricks with you. Mind is very powerful. And now these poor, I mean, I really feel some of them very true healers and all. They're struggling to help empaths and all this, right? Going like telling us to join them. Like so, it's all failed. These messengers and the religions, right? Pray with us and this and that. This is terrible. First, tell us where the power within us is and to use that power. And it should open like Qigong and it should work. Oh, what is this? And then just connect, right? So, this messenger giving us sign, telling us that Allah sends signs and all this, and these Abrahamic religions, these prophets prophesying or what, right? This is all like absurd. It's not good for humanity. You need to know where your power lies first and foremost so that no one can exploit you or lie to you. You need to know what is the truth and the whole truth, right? And like Abraham was shown this, yes, if Allah had shown everyone sit down and I'll show you. the powers and the realms of the heavens and the earth, right? Like Abraham was shown by God, which ayat is that? I keep forgetting. And if I go there, I lose the flow and the point. So this way, the messengers and all should have been guided by Allah to just guide us when we have lost the divine spot, the truth, the reality, whatever it is about us. And what is the truth? And how to show it to you or explain it or make you understand it and give you that power and also an example, an experience, so that you know it works like a father. Why do I call him father? Oh my God, like Master Chuli, Chuli Lin. I forgot his, sorry, the Qigong master, yeah? Like, look, this is the power. This is the energy. Can you see it? Rub your hands. And whether you believe it or you don't believe it, it works. Yeah, so something like this, I thought, oh, when I got this, I was like, okay, this is going to work. But it was, I couldn't breathe, and they're stopping my breathing. They're like controlling my breathing. So it's difficult for me to breathe. And so these kind of things should be there to help. And I'm very passionate, like in my depression, I realized that I can't see people suffering, let alone myself and others. So I thought I was really sinking inside about people suffering, and myself suffering, and where's God? The question came in Karachi, where is God? Like, where's God's help? Even though on my old house on top was written, God's help is near in Arabic. Wait, ah, that Quran ayat. So it's a very thin line, yeah, between sanity and insanity. And it's very scary, right? And then the people exploiting, even when you're normal, they can make you abnormal, they can drive you insane. All this. So what? So even healers, books, and all this. How can we help us? Thank you so much, United Arab Emirates. For I cannot thank you enough for the financial help. Although I feel very guilty, and I wish I could work and contribute financially. Maybe someone will take this idea of mine was rich enough. I wanted to make a herbal and a body cream and shampoo and all this, but really get into it. The forest, the woods, and natural, and so make a shop where we have the forest, and then the forest thing is made trees, and made like a forest where the forest products are there, and then the wood, wood products are there, and then the I was Oasis product, and it looks like the Oasis and all this. But I didn't have the money. Even my was a businessman, my youngest brother now, was saying that it would be too expensive. Maybe in the United Arab Emirates can afford to do this. It'll take a long time. Herbs, from America, red Indians, God knows where we can go to the Arizona. you can go to the Amazon forest and how even UE is helping the forests and all this. Also, like Amazon forest, and the mountainous, like what we get to heal the people, natural products. You know, once my maid, long time ago, caretaker, no, worker maid also. She knew how to take out tonsils without operation, and she knew how to take out the red spot in the eye, white of the eye. My cousin told me she took my cousin at the sink and she'd said something and it just, or whatever, it just dropped in the sink, that spot, red spot in the eye, white of the eye. It dropped the blood, like blood, liquid it became, and it dropped. So these, and they were, they were Muslims, and they are from Saint Abdul Qadir Jilani. And oh, there was this lady, oils she used to make, even Shine, the hairdresser, like my aunt used to sell it to her and make it. I think she learned from Miri Masi Karadar. But oil and your hair can grow. My other aunt, her sister used it, but that was what our maid made for long hair and all this. And the midwives, oh, the midwife and the herbs, and my mother also, my one of her child was born in the house. I mean, two of them actually. But at that time, Miri Masi passed away, so it wasn't a good labor. uh, the second one at home, right? So we went to Miss Desar's place because my mother was bleeding a lot. All this. The second time she had her child at home, born at home. She was like near to death. But in Karachi, we had these midwives who knew how to make oil from jari butiyan, like herbs and all this. And amazing, like then they would massage, in pregnancy until the pregnant afterwards, like they knew to keep your stomach in, not exercise or something, but not have this white rice or starchy food or something like this after labor. Things like that are amazing. So, and our maid, Veerbai Masi, told us who would grow tall. She could touch a thing in our body, the side of our stomach, and know that I wouldn't grow tall. Who would grow tall? Which one of us siblings? Even my other, so one of my brothers, she said, he will grow tall. And I was like, can I like hang, hang and all this hang ups? She said, no, it's not going to help. This is your height. And my other, you know, sibling that was, I was like, oh, this one's not going to grow tall? Like, males should grow tall. But so I was sad for him, kind of. So this, and failed. Love failed him, but not failed. So how can we help each other? And another thing is that what can we do, how to help others. Where's the light inside? Some people are deprived. So there came a time when I started to think that why should I blame human beings? Let's blame it on God. There was a time going in a vicious circle, blaming myself, blaming my teacher, then coming back to God. So, Richard Dawkins, God, the Delusion, but I couldn't buy that book of his because I was on Jiddu Krishnamurti now. So, is it freedom? How can we free ourselves and find the power within so that no one can exploit us and we can be our greatest self, our highest self? Oh, I mean, also the lower, like embrace the lower self and love each parts of us that are there. Maybe love, yeah. Maybe. Forget, throw away all the scriptures, right? I mean, just leave all the scriptures aside. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm acting. Oh God, Dead Poets Society. I'll be thrown out. Throw away all this. So, and I was very distinct that people should not be scared. Right? So there was a reminder again. Two Americans who I taught how to catch the ball, and I couldn't see it that they were scared of the ball. Then, much later, outside Motas, the building, there was a call that there's a bomb in this building. And then the men were running, and I couldn't see the men scared out of the building. And something told me that if you go in this building, there would be no bomb blast. So I didn't go up, but thank God it had thank goodness it had stores on the floor, ground, sorry, on the ground, right? And I went to one of the stores, a stationery, no, sorry, crockery store. I went inside, ground floor, outside, the shops that building had, it was this building's shop. So as I got out of Motors, did my grocery, it was a grocery shop in Clifton. Opposite the Motors, men were running and very scared. And even when my aunt got possessed before that, 1982, like, leave my auntie alone. So I can't see people suffering or scared or possessed or being used. And so look at my good part. Okay, the bad part that I allowed things to happen to me in my childhood. I don't trust myself. Maybe if I get that kind of environment, I'd be bad. But if I get a good environment, I'll be good. So I've known this about myself, and I need a good environment. I'm dependent, my goodness, and all this shining, or feeling good, happy that I met a good human being. Oh, so that makes me happy. So, and brightens my day. So I know my good side and my bad side. Okay, so I should reconcile. Although at that time my psyche went Can't trust myself here. How could I do this and allow this to happen to me in my childhood? Then how can I even trust myself? Even though saying I'm not bad, I'm not guilty, I'm not this. Still, at the times when it shakes my thing and whatever it is that shakes, right? And I say, how can I trust myself? What are human beings about? How could we do this? And I allowing them to do this to me. Some run away, do karate if they know karate. My brothers ran away. How could I allow this? So, looking at my po- positive side is that as bad as I may have been in childhood, there's possibility of being good, and there's a good side, right? And I would never molest anyone. I would never initiate. That's my good side. Oh, so the bad side is it makes me not trust myself. So I don't believe in any messengers. I questioned that long time ago that you know should have had protection from evil, like not in this way, right? That seek protection in Allah, Surah Fasalat. No, even after, like Surah Fasalat must be after ayat 34. Let me see. Um, yeah, must be after. So all this, when people say, believers say that Allah is our Lord and then remain steadfast, the angels descend on them. I really like this. I loved it, this verse. But you see what happens even after saying this? Allah has said in its 36th ayat of Surah Fusilat, if you are prompted by a provocation from Satan, seek refuge with Allah. He and He alone is all hearing, online. He and He alone does it. Yes, yes. Oh, He, indeed, He. Twice. Okay, let's look at this. He, indeed, He, right? I am. Oh, Allah telling, oh God, sorry, Yahweh, God telling Moses, I am, or something, I am who I am. He repeats it. I am who I am. So, evil suggestions and seek refuge in Allah. Now, you see, I was looking at an interview of Sriya. Baha'i was interviewing him, and he said, these scriptures, they've been distorted and all this. Although the original was mystics, they were mystics, messengers or whatever. But why would the scriptures be distorted afterwards? God should have protected it, right? God says He protects these scriptures. A recent interview on YouTube I saw, and a Baha'i man, Baha'i from the Baha'i religion. So nice to see a Baha'i. Wow. So there's also, but I don't believe in this, right? That what he said. They should be guarded, these scriptures. Yeah. All the distortions and changes and all. He, indeed, he. Okay. So who is this he? Indeed, he. Here it says here all hearer, all knower. Right? This is what I don't like. And if whisper comes to you from Shaitan, ah, and we have made from the devil's enemies of prophets, and they put words in their mouths and all this for you. That ayat also I don't like. Okay. So he indeed, at least we got something here, and it's in the end of his signs at night. For the moon, but prostrate to Allah who created them. But, excuse me, why did Allah ask the angels to prostrate to Adam? Should have kept it consistent. So he's here now, he's saying who created them. Iblis, this poor shaitan, this poor Iblis who became shaitan, the evil one. Oh my God. Oh, you see what? Oh, ooh, God. You see how you have been betrayed. I feel like crying, but I can't cry. I'm a tough cookie. I won't cry. I won't cry. And of his signs are the night and the day and sun and moon. Do not prostrate to the sun. Now here he's telling you don't prostrate to the sun or to the moon, but prostrate to Allah. Moreover, who created them was this Raju man. Hello, hello, welcome, heaven. This is the first time uh, you are here. Welcome. Are you Muslim? What brings you here, Raju, brother? So, yeah, oh, maybe this, right? That we need to help. How can we help us from all these spiritual warfare and bad people and harmful things and harmful people? How can we help each other and ourselves? Hmm? And the vulnerable. Oh, this is your first time. Raju, welcome. The second one, I'm maybe not wearing my stronger glasses. No, this one. Is it Mane or Mare? Oh, Mane, yeah, Maine, yeah. Okay, sorry, my glasses kind of, and I'm, in this small phone using my small, so yeah. Maine, your last name, pronunciation, I hope I pronounced it properly, correctly. Welcome. So would you like to participate here on this? Sorry, you'll have to text type in the live chat. I apologize, and while I'm talking, sorry for the inconvenience, the trouble. So, Raju, brother, anything that could work for human beings, I've been trying to see what do you call that? Brainstorming, heart, soul, calling on Lord. What can work? I don't know. The stream just came on YouTube for your page. By the way, what are you doing? It looks cool. Oh, thank you. Looks cool. Yes, it's cool, yeah? And I'm doing this all the time. Yeah, thank you. So, about helping human beings and ourselves, contemplating and going deep, maybe deep diving. You know, so this, what are you doing? I'm a contemplator, all that, right? Thank you, Brother Raju. And of his signs are the night and the day. So I've come to this, so helping Muslims also and the religious people to see how bad, how horrible, how unhealthy is are these religions, so we can leave them. And since I was a Muslim, it is Quran. Yes, yes, it's Quran. It's not Surah Yasin, but it is Surah Fusilat, the 41 Surah chapter of the Quran, ayat 37. So also along with this, it's sporadical. I haven't prepared for it, so I don't know what's going to come out. But a little bit, not too much. Even in this little bit, it's like coming to 1 hour now. Can you believe it? So I'm slow. Thank you for bearing with me and not well, doing my best in this. And so please let me know, what would you say, how to help human beings? Where's the power? Are you like a contemplator? Uh, Maybe this might not resonate with you. Oh, sorry, I can't say that right now where I am from, if you don't mind. Right? This has nothing to do with the topic. So please cooperate. So, United Arab Emirates, Raju. Okay, no worries. Okay, great. So, only if this resonates with you, since you're not a subscriber, only if this resonates with you, right? Here to save humanity, help each other. We're here to help each other. Okay. So, oh people, oh human beings, this was my religion, and I don't think this is quite helpful. Among his signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Do not prostrate to the sun and the moon, but prostrate to Allah who created them. If it is you, if it is Him you wish to serve. So, any Muslim who would like to be, um, please don't throw at us, and like to, in a civilized manner. Humanity. Oh, thank you so much, Raju Main. You subscribe to me. I can be a monster at times. I hope you understand. Not feeling well, right? So thank you for the subscription. One subscriber. So you're serious about this. This would be really great if, oh my God, thank you so much. But before you do that, please check my uh, earlier videos, live streams, especially, and see if you like that. And if it doesn't resonate with you, if you feel like unsubscribing, then you can do that. Yeah, feel free, brother. So, what is love? What is hate? Why are they opposites? Why is there darkness? Why is there all this? What is all this? What is all this? Why? Why are people suffering so much? And God, with all its power and all knowing and all this, could have given it to us, but He didn't. And He's given us these scriptures to learn from. And there have been Shia religious scholars deeply going, learning, getting PhDs in Qom, in Najaf. And these poor people have to struggle, with the believers, telling them if the answer is not in the Quran properly about their case, personal case. Oh my God, it goes on and on. And yet, where's the power of God inside of us? It should be working inside of us. He has said we are weak people, right? Now he said he's created. So you see, prostrated. But now I'm more on not the contradictions in the Quran. I like this is a contradiction even, right? Against, forget, why am I going to Adam that Allah, then the Muslims will say, well, at that time it was a different circumstance. So how do I even convey this to you, Muslims, right? So anyways, this is a contradiction. Sorry, I just have to, and brother, I don't know if I'll survive. I'm just now, these are the end times of mine, I think. And just when I'm going to maybe go die or end up in the hospital, mental asylum, or in some prison here. Although, thanks to my father's country for being good with me, United Arab Emirates, hasn't taken any action against me. My channel might close because there was a man who has come saying, close your channel, delete them. Indian man, calling me an Indian man. All this. So this Quran ayat, you see, prostrate to Allah who created them. But how come Surah Yusuf ayat 100, 100? Huh? Surah Yusuf ayat, parents, Yusuf's parents and brothers, siblings prostrated to him. Honestly, I'm not that much into religious scriptures, but I like that you are working hard. So even if it doesn't resonate with me, I will not unsubscribe. That's my thank you for the smile. Keep smiling, keep shining. Oh, okay, you're not into religious. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you, so kind of you. um, I are struggling to help, but it's backfiring. Sometimes I am very bad monster and working hard. Yeah, I'm doing, yeah, whatever best I have. Thank you so much for seeing this. Very few people can see this and appreciate it. And you must be a great person. So I would love to have you here, definitely. Brother Raju, thank you so much and for the smile. And remember that song. I wish you that you keep smiling, keep shining. So how do you make it like without religious scriptures? Just maybe hard work. So your hard work, it's telling me that you are a hard worker and self-reliant when you work hard. So, I wish you the best. Have a beautiful day always. Sometimes life can be terrible. Okay, first guess my religion. I saw your channel, so are you Hindu? Hindu? Sanatan? Atheist? Hindu? Ah, welcome, welcome. Another Hindu. Hindus are helping me, and I send them away. I say, no, no, you're supposed to help me here. You're putting your country in being an ex-Muslim. Acha, you're Hindu. So this was for Hindu, right? Sanatana. That's not a religion, right? That's, but I still respect your religion, which is, I don't have a religion. Oh, you mean my past religion? Okay. Islam. Of course, you respect it, but they don't respect. Allah doesn't respect them. Has called them the worst of creatures. Idol worshipping is a no, unforgivable sin. So yeah, so such a great your shall we call it spiritualism? Shall we call it religion? Shall we call it some uh, science? Higher science? What shall we call Hinduism? Uh-huh. Oh my God, it's already cold out. Sorry, I'm kind of. Oh, if you left Islam, why are you reading Quran? To help us show that there are contradictions and where there are problems and why, the errors and all. I'm not reading the Quran, I'm just showing where the problem is, the contradiction is. So, ex-Muslims, we have to show from the scripture where the problem is. Yes. Good, you got it. Okay. Uh, so I'm an ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. And so I really am very sorry, Raju. Is there anyone who is really serious about this, helping human beings? Uh, the power within us. So Allah is power. Only Allah being this should not be like this. Allah should have been also, or any God, or should, even in Hinduism, right? Somewhere I feel um, the Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, all power should be within us, inside out. Like someone should be showing us that God, or whatever we call this, divinity, divine, the power within you, not outside, by reading scriptures that we will get evidence, signs, follow signs. But like the sun is within you, the moon is within you, like the whole universe. Imam Ali has said, you think you are that small body, but the whole universe is in you, right? But that's not what the Quran says. So I don't know where Imam Ali got that from, right? And so we just need to be shown. Do you not agree with me that we need to be shown where the power within us lies? So with that power, we can be beneficial. We can act with that. The Hindu says, what, enlightenment, awakening. Hmm? With that intelligence, that consciousness, that whatever it is, the intelligence of the Creator, uh, we can act in that way, never to falter, never to sin, never to do wrong to others. So, you see now here, Allah saying, but prostrate to Allah created them. Okay, I'll have to go to sleep. I hope the real God leads you to success. Yeah, I don't, bye. Thank you so much. But I don't like the word God. It's too loaded, it's too misused. I would like to call it thank you for being here, although, and the very best to you and to your country, to your friends, your family. I wish you the best, the most beautiful, healthy, perfect health life. So, yeah, who is then, Raju main, but you have to go. And I would like to talk much more about this also. God, who is God, right? We've got to define God. We have to know who this God is. So I don't know God, but I'm searching, and what is this God? What does it mean, God? The Creator? We can never know the Creator if we haven't been there with Him showing us how He created. There's no evidence of creation, right? And yet, here in the Quran ayats, He calls Himself who created the Creator. So this also, um, so meanwhile, human beings, humanity, I'm trying to find and to help the Muslims along the way as I go on, trying to find that. Thank you so much for. I wish you success all the way. But life is sometimes failure and success, failure. Can we even rise above this instead of doing, instead of being, instead of relying on the real God who leads us to success? Sorry, Raju, I have to. Instead, we should, we are successful, aren't we? In love. Do you mean success in what way? Like whatever I'm doing? Helping? Oh, you mean, I love that. Success in finding that power within so that we can. And it shouldn't be a lead. God shouldn't be leading us. God should here and now tell us, right? Yeah, so to help human beings, can we help us? And so let's see if tonight what Raju brother has said here leads you to success. So leading, no, here and now, finding our true nature or this true thing that is to help you, to be protected, to never lose our health or become depressed, to rise above all this. And right, all this opposites also like love, hate, fear, safety, protection, no fear, and healing, instantaneous healing. Like Abraham says, right, in the Quran. So I'm taking some good things from the Quran. You should have been like this, believers. That's I don't agree that only Abraham, that God, when I'm sick, God heals me. Right? So So instantaneous. I can't wait. I am restless to help humans and myself. And never, never, never. So, anyone else who would like to contribute here? Instantaneous, like what I like in the Quran, is be and it is. No, like what Shakti Gwain said in her book Creative Visualization. I am perfect health. I am in perfect health. I am peace. I am like affirm like this, not negatively. I am. I have abundance or I am abundance. Anyone who has found out something they could like, what is this creation? So I'll be talking more on this. But is there something here now, in the now, that can help us, right? Realize that we are love, we are peace, we are all powerful. Not the scriptures telling us that we are Allah is all powerful. No, no, no. We need to be all powerful, right? And that we are the created beings and we need guidance and we need someone to lead us and all. That's okay. So we were born and we were helpless at times and our mothers took care of us and all this. Yeah, it's kind of sometimes if the mother is neglectful or something. So these things happen. So taking reality into consideration, can we say that we should believe in this all powerful Allah? Right? Sometimes even children die, babies die. It's terrible, terrible. Um, babies, children having diseases, cancer, terrible. So, so we're going to say that, give the example that since we need a mother to take care of us when we couldn't take care of ourselves as babies, infants, for how many months, years, and then that's how there should be a God. There has to be a God to step by step take care of us, lead us, and to guide all this, right? Or then, what is life and living? Do you think a just God created this or brought this about in existence? Just God. So much injustice. People suffering in pain. So I think we need to connect. Human beings, good human beings connect. And how have you been good and I have been bad, right? Why this? So, like, believe, oh, so now the good Muslims is but remember there are good Americans, good non-Muslims, very good. Yeah. So please don't go to that ayat in the Quran that I'm going to, that the disbelievers will say to the believers, "Can we have your light?" We borrow your light or have your light. Where's the light? Quran. Yes, the Quran contains Surah Hadid, ayat 14, where the hypocrites, disbelievers, say to the believers, wait for us, let us get some of your light. So maybe someone is thinking that I have been a hypocrite all my life. And so I need believers thinking, oh, the Shia would come here and say, you haven't been a true believer. Or you have been, not even that, they say that I'm lying. I was never a Shia. Even my own Shias have come here, Saklan, Heather, and Temur, and said that I'm not a Shia. I never was a Shia. I'm lying. Can you believe that? Forget the Sunnis. At least if the Sunni Muslims came here and said, I should understand and not get angry at them. Because what is this religion really? That it makes you say to another Muslim, you are a hypocrite or you are a disbeliever, you are a mushrik, you are a polytheist, and all this. On that day, the hypocrites, both men and women, shall say to the believers, look at us that we may. Now let's kill this hypocrisy, right? A religion, right, that brings about these hypocrites. What is hypocrisy? The hypocrisy is in all of us. Give me even, tell me about it. Only that Ayatollah would know, or that religious man, or the Pope would know, right? Is he Jesus? Is the Pope Jesus? No, he isn't. Is he the Son of God? No, he isn't. So he is born a sinner. Pope was born a sinner, right? Like, so even our religious scholars, and we haven't lived with them every day to know what they do and what they don't do, and if we can live with them. But that's another thing. Now, can we know who is a hypocrite, who's a true believer? Unless we live with them, can we know this? Not just by what they show from the outside to us. They may be great people, they may have achieved certain, but no one is. Can anyone be perfect? Like, but Jesus Christ says, "Be perfect like your Father in heaven." In heaven, be perfect. So we can't be perfect. And you know where this hypocrisy comes from? Give me something that blessing a hypocrite. God, there is evil in this world. Look at us that we may extract some light from your light. They will be told, go back and seek light for yourselves elsewhere. Then a wall shall be erected between them, with a door in it. On the inside of it, there will be mercy, and on the outside of it, there will be chastisement. Then what will God do? Then, so, my dear ones, my dear humanity, in time, you see, even the religious scholars, it took time for them disciplining themselves to become like grand ayatollahs, like Allama Tabatabai and all this, right? Who are very near to the Pope, like the Christian Catholic Pope, who are not Masum, innocent, completely innocent, but they're marjas. Oh, marjas are those who have reached that level where they are not such sinners like us, even the common Shias who haven't reached that level. So time and study and practice, even as believers. You see, Imam Hussein, no one is like Imam Hussein. No one can be like Imam Hussein. No one can be like Imam Ali according to Shia. Can they? Were they born? Did Allah wish to remove rits from you? That means impurities. That means if you are impure, you're like that qualities or you are sinful, right? You are unjust. You are adulterated. You have the world more, and you're not pure, purely yourself. What does that mean? So Allah wished to remove impurities from your Ahlul Bayt. But to us, He says, do this, do that, and purify yourselves. At one time, even those grand ayatollahs were common Shias, right? They didn't reach that level of sinlessness or marjas, right? In our Shia Islam, my former religion, only those who can punish, like Jesus Christ has said, he who has not sinned shall cast the first stone. So then when they become marjas, they decide a case on a bad criminal Shia or something, right? The wife has done adultery. Then they are the ones who can proclaim, declare the punishment. They have to be marjas. Insight, foresight, everything they should have about that person, I was told. Meaning, as much as I was told, I contemplated on that they must know why the wife did adultery. They should go deep into this stage, and the sin. I'm going deep into this, but anyways, marjas they can give punishments, give out punishments. Your abode, oh, this day shall no ransom be accepted of you, nor of those who rejected Allah. Tell me, if Allah gave you the power inside, would you reject this power? This power. Would you reject it? So here Allah has made it very tough, like rejected Allah. What if Allah gave you the power like He gave this one, possessor of power, Rasul Kareem, right? Surah Takwir. Can you reject this power? The powerful wife. We see that either it's Yazid was bad because he wanted power, he wanted to rule, he wanted, right? He wanted power, earthly power. But what if Yazid had this power? Would he reject being the owner of being the possessor of power and being with the owner of the throne secure? Can he now reject it? Something that you can feel in your being, total being. If all of us human beings, God had told us, forget this honorable messenger, but he's the one whom here God says, who is the possessor of power and with the owner of the throne secure. What then there would be no problem of rejecting Allah, right? We would have this, we would all be possessors of power with the owner of the throne secure, right? And it's very late, it's obeyed there. People want to control and be obeyed, some of them. Exploitations of it. You then want to be obeyed there and, of course, trustworthy. We gain our trust. So these people have the power. Look what Allah has put here, right? Man is weak. But in his weakness, he doesn't have the power. He will realize the power outside that Allah is the more powerful. That's not enough, good enough sign. to just believe in the all powerful Allah. But man is created weak, and then he's saying, of course, man is going to worship power. And sometimes when he gets power materially, he's going to worship that because man is created weak, right? Quran ayat. Because this, I'm not used to this searching like this, but I've been doing this portrait style. Surah Al-Marij, ayat 19, and Surah Anbiya, ayat 37. Let's see which anxious and, yeah, Surah Nisa, ayat 28 also I missed. Allah wants to lighten your burden, for mankind was created weak. Surah Nisa, ayat 28. See, now this power, the whole power of Allah, they cannot feel. Okay, we see nature, how powerful nature is. And then some people get all they're not sick, they're very powerful, right? Money makes you powerful. Money gives you power. And Allah wants to lighten for you. On the other hand, now Allah in Surah Nisa 28 is saying, and Allah wants to lighten for you, and mankind was created weak, so depend on Allah, right? But for the evidence, they see some people are powerful, they've made themselves powerful, they've got money, they earned it, or they get very rich by working for it. Oh, you have believed, do not consume one another's wealth unjustly. Now you see, this is the problem. There's the up and the down. So the poor people who have worked hard and couldn't become as rich as these wealthy people, right? Of course, they're going to consume one another's wealth unjustly. Of course, they're going to do that. You get it? You see it, but only in lawful business by mutual consent. Or forget if someone, takes away, nature takes away all the business you have earned and now you're poor, and the rich are who haven't been stricken by this, whatever nature took away from you, would be exploiting you. And do not kill yourselves. Indeed, Allah is to you. And here Allah says, do not kill yourselves. There Allah says, if you had killed yourself, it would have been better. But few would have done it if He had asked you to kill yourselves. Also this, but not right now. You see, we can get rid of this, of course. Understand that the poor, the weak are going to unjustly, like Robin Hood, stealing from the rich, giving it to the poor. Okay, now you would say in Islam there's zakat. So if we all the Sunni Muslims gave zakat, there would be no poverty. But there's a lot of exploitation and all this in the outside world. The rich people and the Muslim leaders. Can we trust every Muslim leader for this? No, we cannot. In Pakistan, look what's happened. Corrupted head to toe, right? The politicians, they eat up the zakat, I think. My father was saying if the zakat in Pakistan was distributed evenly and honestly, then there would not be this underdeveloped country of ours. Also, like Pakistan, we've been brought up, even my father there. So we consider Pakistan our second home. So Allah doth wish to lighten for man was created weak. And in this weakness, you can look at the power, yeah, outside, but sometimes when you are disease stricken or oppressed, how do you feel? Like, where is God? Right? You would ask that. Where, help, help. Someone help me. I'm weak. But no one is helping. Sometimes they're good family members. But when no one is helping and you're being kicked around and used and exploited, and misunderstood, kicked around, right? Disrespected. No one is giving you understanding art. So evidence for the power, yeah, those are the powerful, right? So not only Allah, in this weakness, some men have more power than other men also. Not only men have power over women, so there's such an imbalance, the world life of imbalance. So now he's got you to say, don't consume one another's wealth unjustly. Let me see, I would be, abusing UAE if I didn't get cigarettes, right? Something I'm addicted to. If I didn't get my tea in the morning, okay, for 1 month I can do rosa fasting. Not even for 1 second in this condition can I fast. You know how my mind blows up to madness, rage. So I'll be abusing those poor people, the Emirates, UAE government, all wiped out. Like, right? Human nature, weak. So I've experienced all this. How ungrateful are you, Zahra? And then feeling guilty and shame, embarrassed. Oh, terrible, terrible. So if Allah had given us the power and made us strong, we wouldn't be consuming wealth of another. We would be strong enough. And I was strong. I was a different person than what I am now. Weak. You know, the pain and lots of pain. It can take away your dignity. So you see how this Allah is playing around with you, Muslims, how He has played around, toyed with you. And I'm not saying, look, I've seen it. Maybe my tone sounds that I'm resenting it, but it's hurt. It's deep hurt. But He even says, where you're oppressed, the angels who take, come on, this makes me angry. Come on, this makes me, come on, please see this, right? This makes me angry when the angels, I'm sorry, I have to stretch it out like this. When the angels say to those whose souls they take, how are you? So God hates oppression and zulm and injustice, right? Look at this just God, Shia, posing this just God. You say God is just, His creation is just. Surah 4 ayat 97 and Surah Nahl ayat 28, to which the dying person replies that they were oppressed on earth. The angel's response is a rhetorical question. Was not the earth of Allah spacious enough for you to emigrate? And then, where are these ones going to end up? They will end up in hell. Oh, look how God has played with you. He's saying here, why didn't you help yourselves? Wasn't my earth spacious? Actually, Prophet Muhammad should have left Yathrib. God should have made a spacious place for him to start Islam, not in Makkah where there were idols, and not in Yathrib where there were Jews. What a thing. I'm not disrespecting, I'm just light. So, what did they say? I'm trying to myself. When the angel sees the souls of those who have wronged themselves, scolding them. Oh my God, angels are scolding them. This is another translation, new one. Yeah, yeah, they are scolding it. So, Surah Nisa, ayat 97. Indeed, those whom the angels take while wronging themselves, the angels will say, in what condition were you? They will say, we were oppressed in the land. The angels will say, was not the earth of Allah spacious for you to emigrate therein? For those, the refuge is hell, and evil it is a destination. Just because they didn't help themselves. But those who are not able to help themselves, the next ayat for them, Allah is playing around with you. Like you could say, like you can blame me, right? Blame me for not trying hard enough. For, oh, she's pretending. You know, the mind, even believers' mind, she must be a sinner. Somewhere, sin, Allah didn't forgive. Like she has to pay for this. Or the Hindus saying karma, it's our karma. All this goes on, and what we are rude with people, we judge people who are sick, we're not helping. Oh, don't help her, like let her be like the butterfly that becomes a butterfly from that, what do you call it? I've forgotten. So if you help her now, stretch out your hand. So it reminds me of that Indian movie song, right? Manzili. Now, I sound like Amitabh Bachchan, yeah, but I'm not an Indian man. अपनी जगह Rasti. Please don't insult Amitabh Bachchan by saying, I don't even, I can't even sing properly. That he was such an actor. He is Amitabh Bachchan साहब. पर कि कोई हाथ ना दे दिल भला. So, no, no, don't help her. Let her help herself, right? So, in this, like, some people are like this. Oh, we'll spoil her. If we help her, she'll become dependent. The interviewer asking Mother Teresa once, saying, why do you feed them with your hand? Why don't you give them a bait? She said their spirits are so broken. And I was like, right, I know, I definitely know. The broken spirits. There are physically challenged, but the spirits are not broken. Some broken hearted have broken spirits. And so you need to feed. We need to feed them, not give them a bait. Ah, I wish Mother Teresa was here. Uh, the saint of the gutters, love in action, knowing, having the discernment also. How many people have the discernment that this person will spoil because if they drive our car, we've led them to this, that, and they're not working. Right? They're not working. They're male and they're not working. And we've given them food and they live in our house and it's time to send them to work. So we spoil them. And there's someone who truly needs help. Or we're not properly we can't discern. How many of us can discern? Even this thought could come in my mind that, oh, after so much, I don't know how to discern. If I help this person, then he will become dependent on me and I may exploit him also, right? And say certain things in anger, then that's terrible. Helping, and then, the hand that feeds is the hand that chokes. So many problems, human beings. So let's drop it all and let's be Dumuji. But even that is like, yes, right. I need to Muji, I need to get my garbage out, but I can't. So garbage is piling up here, and yet this, why should this take time to sink in? Pure awareness is the way. Forget your personalities, forget this, forget that. It's the greatest healer when you realize who your true nature is, and help yourself first. So we could go on in the forest like this, but I have to explain. So this, so we don't have the discernment, like one person coming here telling me that a psychologist has told me, and India does this to people who have, sometimes very conveniently, I could have gone crazy, wanting my principal to come and say, Allah, my Zara, Johnny, John, where are you? I'm coming for you. I will help you. But no thought given when, see, about reincarnation or anything. I could be a mother. I could be a mother, and when I'm sick, I miss her a lot. And when she came in my life, when I was getting sick, when I was separated from Miss Disa, anything, small sickness, throat infection, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it when I was normal, like I was depressed, but but my health, I couldn't take the throat infection. Oh God, this double, triple, God. I wish I was dead. I wish I didn't exist. But when she came, it was like, oh, because you know why? She told me that when her mother got sick after her marriage wedding, she used to go to her in the hospital. So I will reject, like Hazrat Musa rejected. So Muslims, even if I give a example, oh, but that was Hazrat Musa. But how can you compare yourself to Hazrat Musa rejecting the wet nurses? So, Munira, stay away from her. Otherwise, she will not be able to help herself. But we, so maybe I need to do some reincarnation therapy, hypnosis. Say, okay, Munira helped me when I was sick. I was a mother. She came to see me. And Jesus Christ, what does he say? He says, when I was sick, you came to see me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was naked, you clothed me. You would say, oh Master, when did we do all these things for you? Jesus replies, whoever does it to the least of my brethren does it to me. Okay? So this. And can we say to our rapists, we love you? Huh? Can we say to the murderers of our sons and daughters and brothers and sisters, we love you? Or can we say to them, realize love, realize the power within you? You raped, let's say a lady girl has been raped again and again. Can we say to the rapist, will that bring the change the rapist? Can we say to a covert narcissist, I love you, I love you, brother? Oh, and while he's exploiting the girls, can we say to these Pakistani gang rapists in Britain, we love you, we love you, brothers, we love you? Will that change anything? We can. And while they're raping and they're grooming the girls, please, in which world are we? So sometimes love isn't enough. And we need to have this. What can we do? God has put us in this thing. And we sometimes even lose discernment. We don't have the proper discernment. Who to help out? Oh, we're thinking, shall I really help this person out or not? Or leave her to stand on her own feet? Ah, so the person is broken and feels more broken and more broken and continuously broken. And we're saying, no, I'm not going to go and help her, right? On the other hand, you've given her something like, a little bit like dewdrops. When it needs to rain so that after the drought, oh no, so we cannot help. We don't have that discernment. Most of us are like, let this one become the butterfly. Don't interfere in nature's this thing. So don't reach out. Don't. If you give them the hand, they will pull you down. So be careful. Yes, they say that even a drowning man, don't give them your hand. Throw a lifesaver. And if they're drowning deep inside the sea, like what shall we do? Okay, send them that rope down and pull them up. Yeah, so this is life. This is the way we're going. And God has given, some creator has given us this kind of a messy, terrible, unjust life. Sometimes, see, so much injustice. Maybe the mother has come back. We don't believe in reincarnation, Shias. And so, no, no, no. Or even like helping others. Like I said, don't help them. उस पे भी आसमान वाला गिरा दे बिजलियां. That's an Indian movie song. Or so, thunder, lightning, nature, storm coming, our houses are gone. The person is sick inside, disease, no one is helping, they'll pick themselves up. We're not going there. Let them help themselves. All of a sudden, in this Indian song, it's like, I'm explaining in detail. All of a sudden, God sends storm, like it sent floods, rain, monsoon rains in Pakistan, Pakhtun area, north. What has happened? Bijliyan chali gayi, load shedding. And how many people have passed away, tragically? Oh, Muslims, oh, Muslims. Hafiz. You see what Hafiz says? Oh, wild deer of the desert. If I can find this. Oh, wild deer. Oh, God. Deer of the desert. Receiving all my care are you. Desert. Hafiz. I'm very tired, it seems. I can't even type properly. Oops. The translation I had, it had, oh, Muslims, oh, Muslims. It had Khizr instead of Elias. Or Elias, yeah. Wild deer, where are you, oh wild deer? I have known, no, no. Oh, Wild Deer of the Desert. The translation, I had the book I bought from London. The, oh, Leicester Square. And what's that road called? That street full of bookshops near Leicester Square. Oh, Wild Deer of the Desert, where are you? Receiving all of my care are you? Let us inquire of each other's state. If we can, each other's wishes consummate. Okay, at least this part. I can see this chaotic field. Joy and peace sometimes won't yield. Oh, friends, tell me who braves the danger to befriend the forsaken, behold the stranger. Unless blessed Khizr Elias may come one day and with his good office open the way. It is time to cultivate love, individually decreed from above. Thus I remember the wise old man, forgetting such a one I never can. That one day a seeker in a land, a wise one helped him understand. Seeker, what do you keep? Seeker, what do you keep in your bag? Set up a trap if bait you drag. Doesn't say, oh, Muslims, oh, Muslims. The one I had in reply said, I keep a snare, but for the phoenix I shall dare. Just a minute. But for, where's it? Where was I? Phoenix I shall dare. Asked, how will you find a sign? We can't help you with your design. Like the spruce become so wise. Rise to the heights, open your eyes. Don't lose sight of the rose and wine, but beware of your fate's design. At the fountainhead, by the riverside, shed some tears in your heart. By the river Pietra, I sat and I wept. Paulo Coelho, this instrument won't tune to my needs. The generous sun our wants exceeds. In memory of friends bygone, spring showers hide the golden sun. I'm also losing my voice, sorry. With such cruelty cleaved with a sword, as if with friendship was in full discord, when flows forth the crying river. With your own tears help it deliver. My old companion was so unkind. O pious men, keep God in mind, unless blessed Khizr Elias may come one day. Help one loner to another, make way. Look at the gem and let go of the stone. Look at the pearl and let go of the shell. Do it in a way that keeps you unknown. As my hand moves the pen to write, ask the main writer to shed his light. I entwined mind and soul indeed, then planted the resulting seed. In this marriage, the outcome is joy, beauty, and soulfulness. Employ. With hope's fragrant perfume, let eternal soul rapture assume. This perfume comes from angels' sides, not from the dough whom men derides. Friends to friends, worth be smart. When obvious, don't read it by heart. This is the end of tales of it. Lie in ambush, fate's cunning and vice. One time fate was quite on my side. Copyrights O Shariari, Los Angeles. So Shamsuddin Hafiz. Receiving all my care are you. Can't search it out now. The translation I had, oh Muslims, when did the bonds of friendship break? Ties of friendship. Oh, oh Ali, when did Amr saying to Ali? So this in Surah, we have that in multilingual Quran. Ali killed Amr. Amr said, please, I don't want to kill you, don't want to fight with you. Your father and I had many feasts together. So this, and do you get this? Like there are these people who have spiritual powers and also they're doing bad. They're harming people. Like I thought once you realize, I couldn't believe this. I feel like really I'm frustrated. I feel like not screaming, but I thought that once you get the power, right? What do we need? What have we not realized? Where have we taken the wrong turn? Jiddu Krishnamurti and David Bohm and the ending of time dialogues between them. So, how could someone who knows that what you give comes back to you, right? So, the evil you do to others, it will come back to you. And people having spiritual powers go insane. What happens? Like, they hurt others knowing they have knowledge, right? That it could come back to them. They are not ignorant. So one time I thought I had read that Buddha said that evil is due to ignorance. Like a Shia knowing and still doing this, harm to another, false rumors, still saying Nara Hedri Yali, still being a Shia, like having the knowledge. Quran is there, Imam sayings are there, no fear. And forget fear. What would this person, what is this person lacking who would do this, knowing that they could go to hell or for a long time be punished by hurting a fellow Shia? Huh? So terrible. And talking about religion and Eid al-Ghadir and what is Ghadir and all these lectures. We have hypocrites also in Shia Islam. Like, can you beat this? Unless we go insane, we lose our minds, and we're this jealous self, or who are we angry at? That God didn't give us enough, or they have more, or that we're, due to jealousy, competition, and then we claim that we believe in God and we love God. Religious hypocrisy, even in Shia Islam. So forget that. So okay. So now we need to understand. So all this, you see, God has made a mess of this. Allah, this Allah. And some spiritualists, I can't believe it, who have the power, do good. Because it might come back to you. And then it's going to, you know, because even in science, every action has a same what opposite reaction, right? What did Einstein find? But yet people do it. Yet people do it with the knowledge, with spiritual knowledge. That's so sad. They're hurting themselves, right? Eventually, like some Hindus have said, gurus, like some, if you get these siddhi powers, don't stop there. Go ahead to get mukti. Don't just stay in these siddhi powers doing miracles and, getting fascinated. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can do this. I have the power to do this. I have the power to create ash and all this sort. But okay, if you have the power to do this and that, then heal the people, but also go beyond that and first get yourself be free and then come back and heal people. And if you have the power to get the what do they call it? Vibhuti, then heal the people with that vibhuti. Give it for free to your Hindus and all those who are not well and help people, right? But it really, I'm like shocked at those who have power, spiritual powers, and all occult. They're in occult. They should know, the planetary. They can't control the planet, but sometimes through the planetary workings, they can do these occult practices and harm people. But this harm could come back to you one day. Shocking, right? They are eventually harming themselves and they know it. Very simple. Every action has a opposite and reaction. So that was very shocking in my life. How could people do this? So now, and love. Can we love our rapists? Can we love our children murderers? And can we let them serial killers? Can we say we love you, right? And cannibals, we love you. Can love save the day? Can love save these criminals or these ones who are doing all this? For God knows what. Power. I was told rape is done due to power, not because they're seduced, because you're wearing a short, you know, or to punish someone, something against the mother, female, sister, and the guy goes raping. So it's for all this power, revenge. Now the Muslim believers in Surah Tawbah are told, take revenge. Allah will remove the rancor from your hearts. Fight them. Now that you've had the upper hand, fight these polytheists. Even when they're not fighting you. But they started in the beginning and they didn't. Allah is lying in the Quran. Who started in the beginning? Abraham and his followers, the believers in one Allah against the polytheists. Hatred and enmity has come. Surah Mutmainah, Ayat 4. Oh, I always go back to this. So, can we figure? So, human connection. Where is my power? Not in Allah. My divine power. I hate it. I don't like it when human beings are exploiting each other, hurting each other, scaring. Why should you? Why should you be? Yeah, we're scared. Yeah. Weakness. Yeah, I'm very scared. So, like I want to say, come out, be fearless, or something like this. But we can't. Be free. Realize you are free. How can I help human beings? So help me, please help us, each other, do good. And how can we do good? When I'm in the habit of self destruction, bad habit, smoking, it's going to kill me. It could give me cancer. I have to take some thing for my, better get up and take something. Uh, so, gotta eat that. It's good for, right, all this anti cancer, anti, what do you call it? What's it? Forgotten the word. It's not coming to me. So, small group, come together. Please help us reach out. Right now, I need energy to. I'm huffing and puffing also. I need energy to take my garbage out. Oh, I feel like going to sleep. It's like I'm under hypnosis. I hate this oppression. It's like someone's trying to put me to sleep and feeling lethargic, but mentally very tired. Okay, so I'll go back to sleep, right? Even though I woke up for tea to make tea and I said I'm going to have a day, whole day, 24 hours sleep. And what else? Anything else? Maybe later I'll come back. Thank you so much, Raju, brother. God bless you. Or if there's a God. Anyways, you do believe in God leads you to. So, no success here. Right now, let's find something that's timeless. Oh, a good human being coming here. Humble. Raju, brother, you could have made my day. You may have made my day right now, and I don't realize it. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I wish you the best, your family, your country, your people, right? And the whole world. I wish you the best. And I'll come back. So, we are humans and recognize that, realize, feel it. One human reaching to another. Brother, this means a lot to me at this time. You came like this. You know, you have given me strength. So Raju is my savior. Connection, human connection. We need human connection. We are interdependent. Brother, what you've done, I have no words for right now, but you know, it's going to tell. The next thing I know is I'll be going for the garbage. This time it's been a week, 2 weeks, I've been saying, or what? How many? So you've made my day. I really wish you the best. And thank you so much. Human connection is very important, and understanding hearts, and just human, your presence required. It means so much to the other person. I cannot say. This can save us, you know, get us going. You are my success. You see, Raju. So you are God sent. You are God sent. You are God. Thank you so much, all of you. Really appreciate your time and attention here. I'm leaving you a great video that I short and sweet.
We'll be back. Until then, thank you so much.